Hello and welcome everybody to 1977. Just to refresh everybody's memory, in 1977, Tom Watson defeated Jack Nicklaus at the Masters, which is saying something. Like, I was watching a YouTube channel I like, sports card and collector, investor, dealer, in that order, and he was talking about Eli Manning. He's like, Eli Manning beat Tom Brady twice for the Super Bowl. Beating Jack Nicklaus in the Masters, it's kind of similar to the Super Bowl, isn't it? So 1977, very interesting year. Lynx came out with this iron where we're seeing visible tech. In 1977, are you kidding me? Let's get this bad boy on the review table and have a closer look. Pretty easy to recognize. They put this big brass bar in right here with I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's kind of a Lynx face right here. And it says Predator stamped into this brass weight. And then here by the top line, it says by Lynx. Pretty recognizable. On the sole, it says USA 7 right here. Very stainless. This is how stainless wears. You'll notice this curved top line, which is very Lynx. And there is some offset here, it looks like. Not sure if that's going to show up on camera, but there is, it looks like there is some offset there. The grooves are no nonsense, no unnecessary embellishments along the sides, just some really solid grooves. Heel profile, toe profile, top line, kind of squarish, I mean, for this edge right here, but it does curve down towards the hosel. So this part's curved, but it does drop off onto the face with a pretty sharp angle. The hosel, there is no ferrule, so it's a ferruleless design, and it does taper towards the stepped shaft. You see a little orange Lynx right here, Lynx branded, regular flex shaft. The Lynx registration numbers here on the sticker, 1977, I just put that on there so I can remember. Takimac grip was thrown on here at some point, Takimac USA. Lovely, very Lynxy iron. It looks like a Lynx iron when I look at this. Let's get this out on the range and see how it feels.
Lynx, Predator, aliens versus Lynx. You need to come out with an alien and a Predator branded iron. Please, for us golfers, we need you, Lynx. Because nobody else has released the alien and the Predator putter in the same year, right? And then you could have like your awesome ad campaign, Alien versus Predator. What are they on now? Alien Romulus? That dates this video. People in the future, in 2024, this thing called Alien Romulus has come out. I'm not going to spoil it. Go watch it if you haven't seen it. So this is a brass back iron and it looks very Lynx. So at address, the top line is very curvilinear. Right? Do you remember in design class where he talks about arc and tangent? This is just a curvilinear top line that they slapped on there with the straight edge on, and there's kind of some offset. So it looks like a spoon, right? I guess they used to call certain golf clubs spoons, and this one very much looks like a spoon, and they put a brass weight in it, they call it the Predator. What do we expect out of this bad boy? All right, let's see. With some of my simulator data recently, I noticed on one of my irons, I was swinging up at the golf ball. And so I tried to like adjust like mid data collection. I was swinging down in it barely at the end. So I'm always, so now I'm keen to work on that among other things. Just being sure I'm getting the right, what's it called? Spin loft. I mean, it feels, okay, that one got tons of height. That one had tons of spin. This might be sacrilegious, but I'm going to compare it to another brand. This feels an awful lot like the Ping Zing. It feels like they just took Manhattan, stuck it on a stick, and you're going to go digging with it. I mean, the swing weight might not be any different, but so just the feeling I have is that it's a chunky monkey. Is that an ice cream brand? I don't know why it makes me hungry, but it makes me think of ice cream. That one was definitely fat. And it was short, less than 150. So that's just me working on my swing. Nothing to see here, folks. Let's move. Comment below how terrible that swing was. All right, swing down on the golf ball. That's what we're working on. I mean, it's a good iron. It feels good, like a ping zing. But it's a little bit more compact as a brass weight. It's called Predator. I don't know. I want to like it, but as I always say, your opinion is more important than my opinion. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
This feels really good. It feels like a solid iron. I don't know if I'd consider it a game improvement iron. It's just like they added more weight back there. So like the ping zing in kind of weight, but maybe not forgiveness. And the other thing about this is the visible tech. When I think of visible tech, I think in my mind, that started in my mind with the VAS, the Cleveland VAS of the late 90s, where they put this purple damper on the back of their cavity back clubs, and they're like, it dampens the sound, so it sounds good. And look, you can see it. Vibration absorption system. And it's like, oh, wow, you can see it. But really, it was before that, right? Like the Ping I, the Ping I2, both had huge cavity backs, which are very visible, and look at me, we're helping you improve. So this kind of goes along with that, but they're adding brass here instead of a cavity, which I think is interesting. I mean, obviously, you know, when I really started thinking about it and looking at some of the clubs, they put lead weights in the back of persimmon woods, and they put brass weights in the back of them. HB with their long line of persimmons have big brass shiny weights on the back of them. Kenneth Smith. I mean, there's any number of ways they're trying to show visible tech. So this is no different. And it's funny because it's like, and just thinking of a recent example, when you're doing something for your family, you want kind of to be recognized, or it didn't happen, right? Like folding laundry. This happened this last weekend. So I'm folding all the laundry and I get it all done. It's just like, do I want laundry just to disappear, or do I want somebody to see, hey, so maybe I left out a couple of, dish towels. So, other people, oh, look, Dad was nice enough to do all of the laundry, almost. That's what this is like. It's like, look, we're helping you. You're struggling with because sometimes it feels like it's just magic why your golf swing isn't right. You're just like, oh, in your mind, you can't imagine what you're doing wrong. When the whole world, if they watch you on YouTube, will tell you exactly what you're doing wrong. But this is showing you, look, you might not know what's wrong with your swing, but look, our club is helping you. And I like that. That's interesting. Ultimately, it feels really good. It captures the Lynx. I feel it captures Lynx very well here with what they represent as a company. I like this club. Might not be on my list of things I like to play because it does have visible tech and it feels good to hit, but it doesn't capture my imagination with looks. I want something really interesting or really good looking. And this is kind of interesting and not, in my opinion, very good looking. However, I can see a lot of people having good memories with this club because it is a solid club. Let me know your thoughts and memories in the comments below. As usual, a huge shout out to my patrons. Thank you so much for your support. I can't express enough how much I appreciate my patrons. It really helps keep this channel afloat. Another way you can support this channel is by visiting my Amazon shop. I'll put a link in the description below. I am an Amazon associate. I make proceeds from qualifying purchases. Thank you everybody for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please subscribe. I am The Vintage Golfer.